In 2019, our biologist Evan Cartabiano and I were scouting new swim areas in Mill Creek Lake for the annual American Carp Society tournament in Canton, Texas, the Mill Creek Cup. Traveling across the water, we came to an arm of the lake that had not been fished that much, as there was only boat access, no bank access really. The arm had a depth of around 9 feet before it joined the main body of the lake, but as we crossed the arm from one side to the other, Evan pointed out on the sonar that there was a shallow bar running about 3 feet from the surface that ran along the entire middle of the arm from the shore to the main part of the lake where it dropped off. It was so shallow you could walk the entire arm along the middle from the shoreline to where the arm met the main part of the lake.
I think that's the last cage for over here, yeah?
It seemed that this arm of the lake would be an ideal staging point for the fish before the spawn each year, and having the 3-foot bar running through the center of it would also make for a really great feature to fish to as well, if there were swims made to accommodate the anglers. So we discussed it further, and the suggestion was made to plant both American water lilies and giant bulrush along the center of the bay on the shallow bar as a feature. We decided that a work party was needed, and so the American Carp Society and the Texas Parks and Wildlife teamed up to work together and plant the American water lilies and giant bulrush to help better serve the lake and improve the fishing features for the anglers. Now, the summer would be the ideal time with warmer temperatures, as it would take us being completely immersed and underwater to complete the task. So we put out the word and contacted some of our local members, and a date was set. It seemed that along with the hard work that was needed, it would also provide a special opportunity to get together and get involved on another level as members to be a part of the change that we all advocate.
How's it working?
Taking members out in teams of 4, we would drop them off in the water on the shallow bar and then head back for both the plants and the caging that was needed to protect the roots of the plants. A hole would be dug by hand with a spade by one person, and then the roots of the plant would be guided into the hole by another member who would be under the water, and then clay would be packed around the base of the roots to keep the plants in place.
So, you know, if it gets out.
Adding pea shingle to the base of the water lilies and giant bulrush would also help to create spawning beds for the smaller species such as bluegill and bass. This all adds to the aquatic ecosystem that benefits the entire lake. The lilies would help to keep the algae growth down by blocking out the sunlight and also provide cover for the smaller fish. Eventually, they would also become a great feature to fish to once they were established. Finally, some caging would be placed around the lilies to protect their roots during the first year. Working with local authorities to benefit the lakes we are fishing will most often be gratefully accepted, whether it be a work party for planting lilies and aquatic vegetation, swim management, a trash cleanup day, or simply coaching sessions for youngsters to introduce them to the sport. The benefits of working with knowledgeable biologists on a project is that they can give us an opportunity to learn more about the species and their habitat, something that can only improve our catch rate in the future. Understanding the biology behind the species is something that the American Carp Society advocates to all of our members, as this gives you the ability to converse with others and help educate those that usually through ignorance misunderstand this incredible sport fish. By the day's end, we had all experienced something that could not be had by sitting behind the rods. And I think everyone was surprised at how much fun it was to get involved in a hands-on project like this. Taking the time to be part of something bigger than ourselves was truly gratifying. American Carp Society members will have these opportunities to further the sport of carp angling by working with local authorities, putting together work parties to improve their local bodies of water, and leading others to do the same. Support your local waters and the future of the sport of carp angling in the United States by becoming a member of the American Carp Society, and be the change.